People who grew up in the 1970s are different. They think differently, they act differently, and their childhood shaped them in ways that are hard to understand today. So what makes the 1970s generation so unique? Let us dive into their psychology. Hey everyone, if you know someone who grew up in the 1970s, you probably noticed something. They have a certain toughness, a certain independence. They see the world differently than younger generations. And there is a reason for that. Their childhood was completely different from ours. Today, we are exploring what makes them tick. Let us get into it. First, let us talk about freedom. Kids in the 1970s had a level of freedom that seems wild today. They left the house in the morning and came back when the streetlights turned on. No phones, no tracking, no constant check-ins. Parents just trusted them to figure things out. This created a strong sense of independence. These kids learned to navigate the world on their own. They solved problems without calling mom or dad. They made decisions and dealt with the consequences. If they got hurt, they dusted themselves off and kept going. If they got lost, they found their way home. This shaped their psychology in a powerful way. They became self-reliant. They learned that they could handle things alone. Even today, people from the 1970s tend to be more comfortable with uncertainty. They do not panic when things go wrong. They just figure it out. That childhood freedom taught them resilience that many of us lack today. Now let us talk about relationships. In the 1970s, there were no phones in pockets, no texting, no social media. If you wanted to talk to someone, you had to see them in person, or call their house phone and hope they were home. This created deeper connections. Friendships were real. You spent actual time with people, not just scrolling through their posts. You knew your neighbors. You played with kids on your street. You had long conversations without distractions. Eye contact was normal. Listening was normal. People who grew up this way have a different relationship with technology today. Many of them prefer face-to-face conversations. They find texting impersonal. They miss the days when people were fully present. And honestly, research backs this up. Studies show that people who grew up without smartphones have better social skills and deeper relationships. They learn to read body language, tone, and emotion, skills that many younger people struggle with now. Here is something important. The 1970s was not a soft era. Kids did not get participation trophies. They did not get praised for everything. If you failed, you failed. If you lost, you lost. And you had to deal with it. Playgrounds were dangerous. Metal slides in the summer sun. High swings with no soft ground underneath. Kids broke bones, and it was just part of growing up. Parents did not rush to protect them from every little risk. They believed kids needed to learn through experience, even painful ones. This created mental toughness. People from the 1970s do not give up easily. They are not afraid of failure because they have failed before and survived. They do not need constant encouragement to keep going. They just push through. This grit is something many of them carry into adulthood. They handle stress better. They bounce back faster. They do not expect life to be easy because their childhood taught them it would not be. Finally, let us talk about appreciation. Kids in the 1970s did not have much. No fancy toys. No endless entertainment options. No internet to keep them busy. They had simple things. A bike, a ball, maybe a record player. And they made the most of it. This taught them gratitude. They learned to appreciate what they had because they did not have much. They were creative with their time. They played outside for hours with nothing but their imagination. They read books. They built things. They invented games. Boredom was not a problem. It was an opportunity. Today, people from the 1970s often seem less materialistic. They do not need the newest phone or the latest gadgets to be happy. They find joy in simple things. A good conversation, a walk outside, time with family. They remember a time when life was slower and people were happier with less. And many of them wish the world could go back to that simplicity. So there you have it. People who grew up in the 1970s were shaped by freedom, real connection, toughness, and simplicity. They are independent, resilient, and grateful. Their childhood was harder in some ways, but it built character that is rare today. Understanding their psychology helps us appreciate what they bring to the world. And maybe we can learn something from how they grew up. Did you grow up in the 1970s, or do you know someone who did? Share your experiences in the comments. I would love to hear your stories. And if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.